Okay, today we are going to finish with our scarecrows. You're going to be using these kinds of paints today and water. You need to make sure that you tickle the paint. So when I use my paintbrush, I'm just going to use my paintbrush, add a couple drops of water, and I'm tickling it. My paintbrush is happy. It should be in a point like that. It shouldn't have its hair all fanned out. And I'm just going to paint over my parts of my scarecrow. If I colored in something with oil pastel, the paint won't stick to that part. So I'm going on my scarecrow's head. I'm just doing it brown. When I need to get more paint, I just dip my brush in the water and I pull the paint smoothly. I'm not going back and forth like I would with a crayon. I'm kind of pushing the paintbrush down a little bit gently and pulling the paint so it spreads out. I think I'm going to paint the neck brown too. So I'm pulling that paint, painting in the spaces that I want to have that color. Now if I want something else with that color, I think that's all I want, brown, I could go and paint something else. Maybe I'd paint something down here. Maybe I can put a little dot, like some dirt down here. Now I'm going to rinse out my brush. I'm going to swirl it gently, wipe it on the edge so that it gets a little bit of the water out, and then I'm going to tickle my next color. So I'm going to do my grass. When I tickle, I'm just going around. Some of these have holes in the bottom of them. That's just because they've been worn out. The color is going to be on the side part. So I'm just going to tickle that side, kind of in a circle. And then I'm going to go and paint whatever I want to use that color for until my whole painting is complete. Pay attention to your brush. Pay attention to what you're doing. Also be polite to those around you. If someone is getting their paint, just be patient and wait for them to get their paint. I'm going to go slowly around parts that I don't want to have green on. So like my scarecrow, I don't want to have green on my scarecrow. So I'm just going to go slowly around those parts. And this part I already colored with oil pastel. So I'm just going to go slowly around that part. And then if I want to, maybe I can add a little bit of another color. Sometimes green and yellow look nice, so I'm going to get a little bit of yellow. Rinse out my brush and just go on top of my green with a little bit of my yellow. Kind of gives it that light green look. That looks interesting. When you're finished, you're going to raise your hand, wait until I get your painting. I will get your painting from you, and then you may wash your hands if you need to and read a book on the carpet.